Now the pilot adjusting that mixture. Where is it going to catch? There we go. Shortly after the right rudder flew in 1903, Les Curtis was racing motorcycle. At that age, the fastest man in the world, 130 all around Western New York, all around the countryside as well. And building up very early water-cooled engines that drove vertical pilots back to storming airplane of choice, mainly because it was dirt cheap. These are on the surplus market. You could buy a Curtis Jetty for $300 thereabouts. You could buy spare OX5 engines for about $50. And the American pilots came back, they bought up these war surplus Jetties, and they're the ones that crisscross the skies of the United States, introducing the American public to the thrill of aviation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to fly this airplane.
Oh, it's a study.
Join up with our two Havlin Tiger Moths, and we're going to commence with a little balloon bursting competition. This was the airplane that trained the majority of the American pilots for World War I. It was a two-place airplane. It was nothing fancy, but it flew very well, and it did give you the basic flight training. And then after World War I, the Jetty had a whole new career. It became the barnstorming airplane of choice, mainly because
That's impressive.
Hang on there, brother.
Yeah, really.
That airplane is pretty capable of flight and realistically could go around the airfield if you really wanted to, but we don't really want to. That is Mike Vignanis that restored and flies this airplane for us. You notice the old six-player Dino the dinosaur on the side? Well, Mike's
Fokker D7.
A 1987 original Curtiss JN4 GNE. With all those struts and all those wires and all those wings, it's a lot of drag. It was not very fast. But with the Hispano-Suiza engine, it performed a little bit better. Our Jenny today is in the colors of the Naval Air Station in Pensacola, Florida, home of the Blue Angels, where they use Curtiss Jennies with Hispano-Suiza engines in this color scheme for training in 1920 and 1921. High speed, maybe 70 miles per hour downwind. That's about as fast as you'll ever see a C-3 go. And the J3 Cub comes next in line. This is one that was built during World War II era, 1940s. The Taylor Cub, the predecessor, introduced back in the 1930s. The Taylor name going way back to Rochester, New York, 1920. And a nice flyby of the D7. Now these two airplanes wouldn't have seen combat in World War I. The SPAD-13, the next model of this, similar but a little more powerful, would have seen battle with the D7. The SPAD was very, very fast. The airplane on your right now, that thin airfoil, it had two sets of struts that braced the wings. It was very strong, very difficult to bring down, and probably the fastest airplane on the front lines, 1916, 1917. If you found yourself in a troublesome dogfight and you were in a SPAD, taxis by, the D7 is going to give you a nice flyby downwind, moving pretty good clip up there. Notice that D7 can climb right up. That has a big, thick airfoil on it. If you look at the SPAD, a very, very thin airfoil on the wing, which gave it a lot of speed. The D7 not quite as fast, but with that big high-lift wing and that very powerful engine, the D7 could do some amazing things. And I think Ken's going to demonstrate right here. One of the things it could do was just about hang right on the propeller. You could dive under the enemy airplane, pull up underneath them, hang it at about a 45-degree angle and fire up at the enemy airplane where they couldn't even see you because you were underneath them. Here, he'll pull that nose up, still maintaining full flight controls in all three axes. Very little ground speed right there. In fact, if he's not careful, he may go backwards. But that was maneuver that the German pilots discovered. They could dive underneath and pull up just like that, firing up at the enemy airplanes. And then if they need to get away, they stuff the nose down and make a 180-degree turn, and away they go. military personnel, past and present.